I won't interrupt, but you know how that
Yeah,
is.
it is all good. We are live tonight. How is everybody? I'm with Roxy B. Stylin. We're talking about singles. Do you want something different? Well, well, if you do, sometimes you got to remove something and embrace something else to get something new. And she's going to hit us up all about how style might upgrade your dating game. Never know. It might do something for you. So we're gonna head on and get into the interview. But before we do that, we got housekeeping. Share. Go ahead and hit that share button. Go ahead and hit those hearts, likes, or whatever you do. We are on StreamYard, so we won't see it right away, but we'll get back to you. That's my promise. And so we want to make sure that you are getting something new, and we want you to definitely go ahead and share. So before we get started, go ahead and say, friend, I know you want to date. You might want to look cute too. So we got all of it in there for you. All of the things. Okay, so with that being said, if you have done that, I want to thank you all for voting on the Supermom contest. Keep voting. Keep voting. Keep voting. Keep voting. And did I say keep voting? Okay, keep voting. So that's enough of that, because we're actually interviewing a Supermom right over here. She actually styles for mom. So without further ado, this is Erica Crowley, better known as Roxiebstylin. How you doing, lady?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing really, really good. I'm
Thanks
really,
for
really
having
good.
me.
Thank you for
If
doing
you
that.
if you see me going on mute and my mouth moving, it's because I'm trying to get a child under control.
You do understand that I know all about those things. That's what makes you a super mom, because you still make it happen. So I'm gonna pause right there, mom. If you got a dream out there, you want to do something, you feel like maybe your kids are in the way. No, don't do that. Keep going forward. Keep going forward, because they're looking. They really are. You know what Daniel said tonight? He said,
What?
I'll do the video with you tonight. I said, oh, thank you.
Yes, they always want to be in the videos.
Right, right. But I was like, but you know what? We're talking about fashion from a woman's standpoint. When a fashion person from a male standpoint come, got you, baby, got you. So, so yeah, so we'll get them back on there, maybe to sing or
Yeah, of
so you can
course.
plug. Well,
Yeah,
how old is
yeah.
Naira? How old is she?
She's now. How old are you?
7.
She's 7.
Oh, the queen herself. That's what I'm talking about. I know her. I think you're so adorable.
I am. So that's it. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Oh my God. But as I was saying, I want you to just go ahead and introduce yourself to the people the way you want to introduce yourself.
Yes, so as Sharonda said, my name is Erica Crawley, and my business is Roxy B Styling. I named the business after my late grandmother, Roxy Bailey, because she was styling in her day, okay?
Okay.
She was my first teacher. And of course, like you said, no one as an adult, you don't really have to say much. Children just watch you. So I just
Mm,
watched this woman that has so much style and grace and was a God
mm,
fearing woman, and she
yeah.
just looked good every time she stepped out.
Mm,
She just, it was just in her,
mhm,
and she
mhm.
didn't mind expressing it. She didn't mind twitching a little bit. She didn't mind the attention. Yes, Sister Crawley, you doing it, like all that stuff. She loved that. And
Right,
she
right.
deserved it because she was a mother of 6, a
Hmm.
grandmother of 13.
Hmm.
So she deserved. She was a widow
Okay,
by the
okay.
time I was 1 years old. So
Hmm. Hmm.
yes. So I pivot because I used to style like everybody and their mama, but now I
Yeah.
just style the mamas,
Let's
and
go, mama.
I help moms reclaim their identity through personal style and community. There's a
Yep.
lot of different ways you can reclaim who you are, but I choose to do it by helping you on of course, the inside first,
Hmm.
and then on the outside, and with a
Absolutely.
community of other women.
Okay, absolutely. You know what's cool about that is that even the Bible says men look on the outside, God looks at the heart. So we got to get both together. We just
Yeah,
do. You
yeah.
know, we'll be spirits when we go back to heaven, but probably won't only date the spirit. So we want to get some help on how we need to increase our wardrobes, our style, and like what kind of strategies we use to do that. But you told me in the beginning, you told everyone, your grandmother, she was styling, you watched her, and in homage of her. So you literally are helping her legacy move on in your business.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
using her name,
Isn't
so
that amazing? And there's people out there, you want your life to be something new based off of something that someone else has left with you, and you want to carry that on. So I suggest, and I totally would be for it. Don't wait.
Mhm.
Let's do that right now. Okay. Because their legacy lives on through you. So they're waiting. They're looking down from heaven saying, what you doing? What you doing? Okay, with that. But other than that, like, did you have some challenges when you were thinking about, you know, doing this business? You know, what kind of challenges do you face?
Oh, just I work a 9 to 5.
Yes.
I have a young daughter, so I had this dream before I had her, and I was
Oh.
just playing around with it as a hobby, just with
Mm-hmm.
friends and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't until, when you're pumping or
Yeah.
breastfeeding late at night, your mind starts to wander. You're on, social
Yes.
media,
Yeah.
or just on the internet, and I was like, I want something for myself.
Yeah.
And I just tried so many different businesses. All
Yeah.
of them failed, but this was my first one, and this is the
Yeah.
only, and this is the one that I keep coming back to. That just keeps
Yeah.
is it has this great staying power.
Yeah.
So just being a single mother, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was in a relationship with her father when I started the business,
Yeah.
and then that stopped. So of course that's a reduction of income in a
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
and support, because if he was here, she could be
Right.
hanging with him or something like that. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
those were the challenges, just work. And this is the biggest, just
Okay.
that self doubt that I have for
Mm-hmm.
myself, and the negative talk, and
Mm-hmm.
you're
Mm-hmm.
optimistic one day and then you're pessimistic and beating yourself up the next day.
Yeah.
Nobody said nothing crazy to me, which I'm very proud of, that I have supportive. Now I don't know what they're saying behind my back, but that ain't my business. But
Right. Right. Right.
everyone has been supportive, and they
Right.
know what I do, and I'm like, and
Right.
that pressure. Yeah, you the stylist. I'm like, oh yeah.
Right. Right.
Erica, what you think? So
Right. Right. That's
that
true.
that could be a challenge too, the pressure, because
Yeah.
everybody knows, because this has been out for 6 years. So
Okay.
it's
Okay.
like,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
said it, I gotta do it.
Right. Right. What do you do to overcome these pressures? The 9 to 5, the pressure, not maybe having someone to watch
Yeah.
little ones.
Um, I definitely pray, and I
Hmm.
just do it. I have
Yeah.
accountability partners
Yeah.
that help. Journaling. I'm in therapy.
Okay.
She
Okay.
knows what I do. So she asks about my business. So I don't know, I just get through it. The good thing about me, even before I had this business, I don't stay down long.
Yeah. That's
I
good.
truly just have I'm truly an optimistic person.
Good.
You know
Good.
what I'm saying? I'm truly a person that says, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna stick to it. So I just get quiet. Sometimes I don't
Yeah.
feel like doing it, but I get quiet. I remember why I'm doing this. Sometimes I have to journal out. Sometimes I have to pray it out. But
Yeah.
I, that's really
That's good. That's good. Okay. Because you mentioned some
all
things.
it is.
You mentioned some things that we all need in fashion, in life, and love. You gotta totally be centered with the one who gave you the purpose, which is God.
Hmm.
So that's why prayer is important. And then you said the accountability, that community that's around you, the people who support and things like this. And like one thing I love you said, I just do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes knowing is half the battle. So if
Right.
knowing is half the battle, doing is the other half, right? And
Yeah.
so sometimes the doing doesn't happen because that belief is gone, or the self-doubt you mentioned. But that does not mean you don't have to move. You know what I'm saying? Fear can cripple you, or you can use the fear to move you. And I love the fact that you said,
Yeah.
just do it. That's what's up. So then we're gonna get into some real. Because that's
She
how we
really needs
do.
to leave the room, right?
Well, she can leave the room, but I mean, we're not gonna get. It's all we're still on Facebook.
No, no, please.
So
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah. or for my YouTube family, we out there for you.
Close the door.
Mhm. But styling, because
Hmm.
there's some people out there. We always do the inner work first, but there's
Yeah.
definitely an outer work that comes with dating. So if you see someone and they're your client, they say, "Hey, I want you to style me for a date." Do you style them the same way that you would say, "Hey, I want you to style me for a business or for work or for, like a wedding?" Like tell me what would go through your mind
My
and think that.
process.
Mhm.
No, of course, I would not style them the same way. On a date, I really want to style. I always tell people to style based on your personality and
Yeah.
your body shape.
Okay.
And more than ever, I want your personality to show on this date.
Yes.
We
Okay. Good.
know first impressions are everything, so it
Mhm.
needs to be tucked, or it needs to be out, or everything needs to be really put in place to show this person that I said this on a live yesterday, like
Okay.
having great personal style, having a great style shows that you have respect for yourself, that you have
Yeah.
good hygiene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
you care, like you gave
Right.
a darn about what you were wearing today. So
Right.
when it comes to a date, I mean, I feel like it needs to be, it just depends on where you're going.
Yeah.
Where's he taking you? Are you
Yeah.
going to be walking? Do you want to be because I want you to be comfortable and cute because
Yes.
6-inch heels and you're doing things like that, you may fall or your feet may hurt.
Yeah.
So, and being comfortable, like, what are your no's? Like, Erica, I don't like to show my arms. Okay, we're going to respect that because I don't
Hmm.
want you at the date pulling and tugging. Don't,
Yeah.
nothing too tight where it's showing your insecurities, right?
Right. Right.
You
That's good.
know,
She's speaking, y'all. Hope y'all
right.
writing notes.
Having the proper undergarments on.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, we're not trying because I know men say when women y'all can just turn. Yes, we can. Sorry, y'all can't do a 180, but we
Right.
can. We're
Yeah.
not lying. We just
Right.
smoothing some things and lifting some things up, but it's still us.
I
But
love it. I
it's
do.
us in there. But
Yeah.
yeah, just making sure that you're comfortable, but you're
Yeah.
showing vibrancy, you're
Yeah.
showing sexy, you're
Yeah.
showing your personality, you're
Yeah.
showing, you know, um,
Who you
yourself,
are,
your
right?
femininity,
Yes.
all the things that will, because you want to attract,
Yeah.
and clothes can attract, get
Hmm.
you noticed, and get you
Yeah.
the right attention, and you do want that. You want the compliments. You want them to remember what you look like, what you smell like. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Very good. I love that. I love the part, especially when you say you want to show your personality,
yeah,
because everybody's personality is different, and and my personality might be, hey, what's up? Where are we going? And somebody else's might be like, we need to kind of keep it conservative and stuff. And so you're right. A person needs to know who you are. So
yeah,
don't go dressing for a date the way you're not, right? Like be
yeah,
you. Because if they don't like you, they're not your person, right? So that's not a bad thing. And I think a
yeah.
lot of people think you have to be sexy or show a lot, like a super sexy.
Mm-mm,
You know what I mean? Like
no.
you have to show
Mhm.
all the skin and all the things, but you really don't. You just said it. Where is he taking you? If y'all are going on a walk and
Right.
and you got on, the club dress, it's a little bit too much. And is that not sending a message? So
That's
like
yeah,
clothes.
that's right. And I thank you for saying it because style does convey a message. What
Mm-hmm.
message do you want to send? Do you want to send that you're
Mm-hmm.
conservative, that you're fun, that you don't take
Mm-hmm.
yourself too seriously, that you're
Yeah.
sexy,
Yeah.
that I don't know, I'm trying to think of some other descriptive words, but
Yeah.
it tells so much about you before
Yeah.
you say anything. It could be a turn on or a turn off.
Right. Right. I mean, okay, so ladies out there, I mean, because we're talking about this definitely from a female. She already said she can style men and women. She hones in on moms, right?
Yeah.
So we're talking to ladies specifically, but rock with us, man. We're gonna get to you. but if ladies, if you see a man and he comes on the
Mm.
first date with you and he's saying, "Hey, we're going to Ruth Chris," because he's trying to impress you, but he comes in sweats and a wife beater. what message is being conveyed, right? Okay, what if he says we're going to McDonald's and he comes in a tuxedo? What message? You see, what I'm trying to get across is that we can act super duper spiritual and, act like how we present ourselves doesn't matter. But we're here, we're authentic, we're real. We want our purpose fulfilled. That means we got to be in line with God, but we also want to make that purpose go out into the earth. And so I want you to know appearance does matter, and it does not make somebody wrong, bad, or indifferent because they not rocking, what you having. What's one of the, if you wearing a leisure suit and he trying to take you to a play, that's probably not what you want to do. It's probably, but then again, you have Erica.
What?
What if you what if you're the person that you want to be against the grain? You want to wear holy jeans to like the Brazilian restaurant. That's what you want to do. Should they just rock with it?
If the man shows up like that?
Either one. Anyone on a date, they just like I don't want to be that dressy one. I ain't gonna never dress up. Should they still do the distressed jeans and t-shirt even though it's a nice spot? Tell us what you would recommend.
No, don't do that. I mean, like I said, you have to show that you care and you put in some
Mm.
effort. I
Okay.
mean,
What could they do instead to stay comfortable but
mhm.
presentable? What would you ask them to do instead?
If this is a woman,
Yes.
a Brazilian restaurant,
Yeah.
I say the go to for any woman, which is really easy, is like a wrap dress
Okay.
or
Okay.
a little black dress. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
So a
Okay.
wrap dress, in case
Mhm.
you eating a lot, you're
I
still
love it.
comfortable.
That's
You're showing
wise.
skin because it's usually a
Mhm.
V-neck about
Right.
like the V-neck that you have on, right? If you're a
Right.
little busty, that could work in your favor. But
Yeah.
also you still have to keep in mind because you don't again want to send the wrong message.
Right.
Um, if you need to put like a little cameo or make sure that it's safety pin. I think the girls that are busty know
Yeah.
what shirts or dresses that they can do that so they're not, always tugging and trying to position
Mm.
themselves. Because there's nothing that's so annoying and
Yeah.
distracting
Yeah.
for the person looking at you that you're always trying to
Yeah.
fix something. So something that's laying flat. I mean, and it could be just a regular V-neck or
Mhm.
anything like that. But I would just do like a dress.
Okay.
Um, your favorite dress. Your
Yes.
favorite dress.
Okay.
When you go on, because you do want to dress to impress. It
Yeah.
matters, people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
say a quick story? Because you reminded
Please.
me of a man who came not
Please.
properly dressed to a restaurant, a
Ooh.
date.
Mm.
And I tried you again because I know I'm a stylist, so
Yeah.
I probably look at things way differently
Yeah.
than other people. I'm a
Uh-huh.
Virgo,
Yeah.
Virgo
There
team in
goes
the
right.
house. We're already very observant and we can be
Yeah.
a little judgy. It is what it is.
Right.
So I have that and I'm a stylist. So we
Yeah.
went to this Mexican restaurant and I was dressed very nice.
Yeah.
It was like a see-through like
Mhm.
shirt, but I put a blazer on, like a
Mhm.
bodysuit, like
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
It was very princess. You couldn't see anything crazy. You couldn't see my bra or nothing. But it was cold outside. A
Right.
blazer, that's
Uh-huh.
always good. A blazer is always good. And some
Yeah.
jeans because I knew it wasn't like a fancy restaurant, right?
Right. Right. Right.
I probably wouldn't do the jeans again because they were too tight. So that's something that you have to keep in mind, ladies. That's why I said I now
Yeah.
do dresses.
Right. Right. Funny.
Have your
Funny. Funny.
go-to dress or at least some comfortable jeans
Yeah.
that or just don't get Mexican food, all those carbs. It's just just be mindful of
Fruit
that.
salad.
He came with some jeans on that were very outdated.
Uh-oh.
A fleece like zip up like a pullover jacket with like a company like a logo on it, like a
Oh.
company logo. He was a landscaper or
Okay. He
cut
didn't get the
grass or did
change.
something, and some old run over shoes. And I was just we're having a good conversation. Everything's
Okay.
going good. And I said by the, you know me, I can't keep it in too long
Right.
because
Uh-oh.
I knew the effort that I put in, right?
Ooh,
And I
yeah.
said, "What do you think of?" Because he didn't compliment me, and I was like, "I know
Okay.
I'm killing it." So,
Right.
because some people may not care, I don't know,
Keep
whatever. And
talking.
I
I'm
said,
charging. Okay.
"Okay,"
Keep talking.
I
Mhm.
said, do you like my outfit?" And he said, "Yes, you look very nice." And I said, "Thank
Uh-huh.
you." And I said, "I'm."
I want to know what you said.
I said, I was very happy to come to on this date. And it looks like you were rushed. Did you put much effort in what you were wearing tonight?
You gotta keep it real. What did he say? What did he say?
I did. He didn't look like he had a fresh lineup or nothing. And
Okay.
I was just a little disappointed because the conversation was going good, but I just couldn't get past of
Hmm.
how his appearance, the
Okay.
lack
But
of
what did
effort
he
there.
say? How did he
He
answer?
said that he was like, "Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not really into that. I had a job to do, and I was thinking I should go home, and I should have did a little better, huh?" Yeah,
Did you give
I
him a
think
second date?
no,
Okay, so
but it
my
wasn't. It just
okay,
after there was something. Oh, he had just got our relationship. He had
ooh,
been in one for like 14 years. I wasn't crazy over the moon with, "Oh, I want a second date." He was
yeah,
like, he hasn't dated. He just looked like he was fresh out. And I was like, I don't know.
you
And I
weren't
think the
feeling it.
relationship ended like a couple of months ago.
It was a lot.
Yeah. Plus the outfit.
So two things, because we gotta be exactly who we are.
Yeah.
So if somebody's listening to this, the one thing I did like is that you said you had a good conversation. Okay, conversation was going good, but
Yeah.
you couldn't get over the appearance because you know what you did. Like you felt like you prioritized the time with him, and he didn't. Right.
It was
So
distracting. I was like,
yeah. So if he hadn't been in a 14-year relationship that just ended, I would, as a date coach, I would have said, try it again. You
mm-hmm.
voiced that I put in time, bruh. You didn't, and see if he came swift the next time. Now, if
Yeah.
he still came down to rent off shoes in his work clothes, then you would have to decide at that point, is this the way I want to rock? Because I'm fly. I want you to match my fly. Or if it's like, I don't really care about that either, that's when you have that decision to make. But I'm grateful that you said it because other people, okay, I'm talking from a female's point of view. Some females are like, I don't like to dress up. I don't like dresses. I'll never wear a dress. Heels,
Mm-hmm.
please, that's out the picture. People feel like that, right?
Yeah.
And so, a guy might be like, well, shoot, I put on my button down and you came in and slacks and like a work shirt. That's not what I expected. And would you want that person to deny you as a person? No. But after you realize who you are as a person, then you can say, but I kind of still got to be attracted to you too, right?
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. That's a real point. It's a real listen. Listen, if I could tell you the stories, Erica,
mm,
the stories, you never want to make yourself like somebody. You just don't ever want to do that.
I tried.
But you definitely want to get to a space where you can value
Yeah.
character over appearance, though you have to have both. That sounds like a contradiction, but it isn't. It just really isn't. Like, okay, you're not that cute, but dang, you're amazing. You know what I mean? That amazing will overshadow that not cuteness. They'll start looking better. I promise.
You're right. And like I
Yeah.
said, if he's open
Yeah.
for me to style and dress him, most men are. I had a man who hired me because he just went through a divorce.
Oh wow.
We tried the date, but
Right.
again, not ready. Um, because his wife used to dress him all the time, so he
Mm,
didn't mind,
right.
that at all. Like, yeah, dress me, because after a while, when we stopped talking, yeah, he was using my service to go out with other women. That's fine because he knew
Let's go. That sounds like a move I do.
because he wanted to date. I just think that there was just a big hiccup with us that I was just like, no, let's just keep this, client,
Mhm.
professional here. Let's keep this professional.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. But
Yeah.
again, it still wasn't enough for me to be like, you know what, Erica, he has so much. I don't know how do you feel about the word potential, but when it
Right.
comes to that, that can be fixed. Other potentials, I don't know, but that one I could have worked with that, but it just wasn't enough. I don't even know if he called.
Right.
So it wasn't even anything that he asked for a second date or anything.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No,
After a
that's
while,
how to
I
get on
think we
you.
both kind of knew. I was
Yeah.
like, I
What it
don't think
was.
you're ready. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I was just
Right.
because
Right.
if he was, I think you would have took the time to get dressed, and I think that's number one. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah. Or told you straight up, Erica, this is just how I am. I'm literally gonna wear work clothes all the time, slacks on shoes. I don't get jiggy. You kind of gotta take me or leave me like that.
no, he was
And
ill prepared. So
yeah, but if you're ill prepared, that sends a message that you don't care. And that's why I'm going into this because I don't want anybody to leave, a conversation that we're having and thinking that we're promoting, leave somebody if they don't look good. That is not
no,
what we're saying. We're saying that if God lets us know that man looks on the outside, but he looks at the heart, and that we have to have it all together. This is what I'm saying. We're going to prioritize the heart, but we're going to intentionally say, just like the dude who says, I've been divorced, style me. To me, that's like a piece of like, they call it retail therapy, but that's a piece of saying, I want to be back and fresh and new again. I don't have my ex to do it, but I
right,
still done. This builds me up. Even Steve Harvey says it like this: when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you do good, and
yeah,
that's where we're coming from with this. It's not
yeah,
I have to impress the man if he, and I want to say this. That's where those what they call those pictures, the traps, the
thirst
thirst
trap,
traps, yeah, thirst traps on social media and stuff like
Instagram.
that. It really does. It really does trap you. It does, y'all. It traps you into a persona that you're only your body or you're only what you look like, and you might be able to offer so much more. But if you do
Hmm.
offer more, let's go ahead and let the stylist help you to put it in the right perspective.
Yeah,
For me, I would hope that Erica would be like, "What colors do you like? What's your best asset? Like, what would you say?
yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes, honey.
Yeah.
Because we're going to you remember I have ABCs of styling.
Yes.
A is to accentuate. We're going to
Yes.
accentuate what you really are confident with. I
Right.
love showing my clavicle. I have the best ankles this side of Mississippi. Or I
Woo!
love my shoulders. I love my
Yes.
thighs. I
Oh, I'm a
love my
shoulder girl. I love that.
yeah, so we're going to put you in clothes. It's going to accentuate that.
Yeah.
We're going to balance your top and your bottom half. We're going to
Yeah.
conceal what
Yes.
or cover what you're insecure about. We're going to elongate you, make you look
Okay.
taller. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I like that.
yes,
Let's
it's
do
the
a little bit.
ABC.
I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight that a little bit more. If you're
Yeah.
tuning in, we are with Roxiebstylin, fashion stylist and style coach for moms. She's helping us to get our style game together so that we can upgrade our dating lives. We want something new, right? So sometimes we got to do something new. She's talking about her ABCs of styling,
Hmm.
and I want to go a little bit deeper into accentuating because
Yeah.
some people think you got to be like a model to
Mhm.
score a good date. But the truth is, everybody has something to accentuate,
Yes.
right? You
Of
said
course.
clavicle. I think I never would have thought about that in my life.
You have a good one.
Thank you, but I never would have thought about it. You know why I like my shoulders?
Why?
'Cause God didn't bless me in the
Yes.
upper region.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
So, but I'll get that shoulder action on you. We right.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Girl, I love a shoulder too. An
So,
altar
but I'm not.
shoulder. I love it.
Okay, okay. You just gave me an idea. See, y'all, I'm telling you, better hit her up to get your date and like get your style like
You're
together
always
because
showing your shoulders. Now I
I
understand
do.
why.
That's my thing. You know how you said, because I got on a V, but I ain't got to worry about tucking and pulling.
You
And
don't.
it's okay. The point I'm trying to make is I don't want anybody to feel like you got to be somebody else. Accentuate
No.
what you do have. If I
Yes.
don't have the girls, I got the shoulders, right? We gonna work the shoulders,
We
right?
gonna work it.
If I don't have beautiful ankles like Erica, like she was saying, I don't know where they came from, but you know.
Some people really like their ankles. They wear ankle bracelets and they always
Exactly. I might have a nice waist or something. You
yes.
whatever you have.
A
I
nice
think it's
behind. Whatever,
right.
honey.
And if you're in the South, that works all the time. Y'all, we being real here on Singles
Yeah.
Learn Something New. We definitely want your heart to be right first because you gotta fulfill your purpose.
Mhm.
As we are getting our hearts right, we also want to get our style lives right because there is something that's like I'm too big, I'm too short, I'm too tall, I'm too thin,
Mhm.
I'm too light, too dark, I'm too heavy up top, too flat down low. But it doesn't matter.
No, what's right about you? What are
Yeah. Yes.
listen? What
Yes. That's
is right
right.
about you?
Yes. And
Yeah.
everybody could look beautiful, right?
Of course, of course, of
Yay.
course. Just enhance it. Just like you said, show what. Just find something that you love about yourself and just accentuate it. If it's your smile, wear bold, bright lipstick.
Ooh,
You know what I'm
that's
saying? Whiten up
good.
teeth. You know, you have great skin. I mean,
Yeah.
show that.
Yes.
Like I said, the
Yes.
shoulders, you like wearing bright colors. I
Yes.
love that. That shows so much about your personality,
Yes.
right?
Yes. It
And
does.
there's so many. We are, let me tell y'all, we are blessed as women because there are so many ways that we can cinch it in and lift it up, like I said, and make you look taller. It's
Come
amazing what
come on.
clothes can do. The right clothes
Yes.
for your body shape
Hmm.
can really, um, like I said, just make help you present yourself in the most confident way. If there
Yes.
are things that you are insecure about,
Yeah.
clothes
Yeah.
can. I'm
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
fix that for so you can be confident, so you can be bold, so you won't let that hinder you. You just
Yeah.
got to find what works for you, and it's trial and error, but don't give up. I mean,
Yes. That's so
it's
good. I hear somebody out there saying, but shouldn't they just love me for me? Why do I have to be cute and why do I have to do all the work and blah blah
I
blah? And I hear
know.
you. I hear you. I hear you. Let me answer this question for
Okay,
you.
because I was gonna say something.
Yeah, and you can hopefully you can back me up, but I ain't saying nothing wrong. But let's just
Okay.
say this: you're a CEO of your company,
Yes.
and you're looking for new employees, and you have like a valedictorian of their high school or their college, they're coming through the doors, but they came in literally with torn up khakis and their button down shirt is wrinkled with mustard stains on it. Okay. And you're the CEO, right? You saw the resume. You know you invited them to the interview. You have somebody that was maybe a 3.2, nowhere close to being valedictorian, but still decent. You know, they had good grades. That you could tell they worked hard, but they came in ironed, pleated, tugged, belted. They ready to rock and roll. Fresh cut, like you said, the lineup or nice style, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
um which one do you give preference to first? And I want you to think about it like that. I mean, it doesn't mean you're going to necessarily hire either one, but which one are you going to look at? There is prejudice here, right? I hate to tell you, but we all
Judgment.
prejudge, right? We
Judgment.
all prejudge. There's no
Mhm.
way you're going to tell me the dude that came in torn up khakis or wrinkled short with mustard, though his grades were high, you're not gonna scratch your head a little bit like, bruh, not really sure about that one. Let me talk to the one that's got good grades, maybe not the highest, but you look like you're ready for the job. You could represent me. And that's what I want you to think about when you're dating. You got to represent who you are because
Mhm.
you literally, if this is going to be long term, you will be representing each other. And so I don't want you to feel like they should just love me because I'm me. Of course. but put the shoe on the other foot,
Mhm.
um, and be realistic. I hope this doesn't offend anybody,
Mhm.
because if it does, I want you to ask yourself, why am I offended that somebody say be the best version of myself?
Mhm. Mhm.
Why would that offend you? Do you think you can't? Do you think there's
Mhm.
no best version? Because there
Yeah.
is. That's why people like her exist. Because if you can't do it, she has the vision, right? What will you,
Yeah.
what will you say to that?
I think that person may feel that they're not worthy or deserving,
Mm, right, right.
and that's a sad place to be in, that state of
Yes,
mind. That's why I said that mental. I work on
yeah,
the mental first because you
yes,
have to believe that you are worthy of this. When I
yes.
work with moms, we the last on the totem pole. It don't matter how many times you hear, before you can save somebody, you have to save
Save
yourself
yourself.
first. Moms are the hardest person for me to convince that you deserve to look good. That mom
Yeah.
guilt, that all of that stuff is
Mm,
just plays with you. I need to look like a mom. What a mom look like? Like she run around with kids, and that shows sacrifice. And we're like always patting people on the back who look like a struggle.
ooh, right. Mm.
I can't stand that. Like, why can't I look successful? Why
Right.
can't I look like I care? Why can't I
Yes.
look like I said, I care about myself. I take pride in my appearance. I'm
Mhm,
confident.
mhm,
I'm
mhm,
bold.
mhm.
And that's how you need to show up for everything, because before you open your mouth, everyone is prejudging what you said. It does, the inside does matter. Okay?
Yes.
The
That-
inside is the most important thing. But before I can get to the inside, you gotta look like you care about your outside.
Oh, that's so funny. That is super funny.
How
That
am
is
I
super,
gonna get
super
to
funny.
you if you're disheveled, and you look a struggle, and you
Yeah.
look like you don't have, that you put in care, that you care about yourself? How you don't care for me?
Yes. Ooh, you just said something. You
Yeah,
said to get to that inside, you gotta look like something on the outside so I can get there. I mean, this is true. And I'm over here because dreams divine dating starts with the center, divine, to hit your dream so that then you can date with purpose, right? But
mhm.
I'm struggling with this because I know people are wondering so much about just the spiritual, the character side, because I harp on that, like that is my thing. But what is the
That's your
character?
thing. Yes.
Like his khakis are not going to be what's going to hold you when you need somebody and you're bereaved. You need somebody that's going to be there. I preach it and I stand by it. But what you just said is pivotal. But you got to look like something for somebody to get to know you,
Yeah.
because let's talk about the it wasn't apparent, but it happened when they had to select David as king, and all the brothers came through, and
Mhm.
they were thinking, "Hey, the tall one, he looks kingly, he looks
Mhm.
like that," and God saying, "No, it's not him, it's not him, not him." When they did get to David, though he was
Mhm.
the youngest and out in the field, David was still Rudy or nice looking. So David had an amazing heart, but he was also attractive. And he said he
Mhm.
was nice looking and young and kind of raggedy. When somebody was raggedy, the Bible told you. Like when it was Leah, they was like Leah had the lazy eye. They told you if it was wrong. But we're just being real over here. What I'm saying is, when they did get to the guy with the best heart that was chosen to be the king, he still looked good too. That's where
Mhm.
that verse came from. God looks at men look at the outside, but God looks at the heart. So those other ones look fine. If you fine and you dress well and you trash on the inside, yeah, we don't need you.
No, it's gonna reveal itself soon enough. It's gonna
Right,
get you a second date or whatever. It's gonna give
right.
you intrigue, um, because of the outer. But as that discernment's gonna start to kick in, I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, that I don't even
yes,
care no more. I
yeah.
don't even
So
care.
I
And
love
listen, style and how you look is subjective, right? I'm
ooh,
not.
yeah.
It's so subjective. What I may think, I used to be real bad, but I've gotten better. I used to say I don't want a man. Don't judge me.
Uh-huh.
I didn't like white sneakers. I don't know. They
What?
just look so big and bulky. But this is back in the day. I feel like we
Yeah,
bought classics, and they were just so
yeah.
big. Now I love a nice leather, canvas,
Okay.
because it's slimmer and whatever. But
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't stand wire hangers. I went somewhere. I went to this guy's house I went to the bathroom and he wasn't there. Went in his closet. He had wire hangers. I'm like,
More
who's
than
that? I was young, people. I was young, right? I don't think that way anymore. There are some things
that's what's
that's just
up.
not important.
Right,
uh
right,
Designers, that's not important.
right,
Gucci, Louis Prada, that's not important.
right.
I just want someone to compliment who I am, and if I,
Yes,
like I said, but still the inside has to be just as beautiful. It has to be a
yes,
representation of God's love for me. I want him,
yeah.
I
Ooh.
want I know I heard that today. I was like, oh yes. I want someone to represent how much God loves me through you. You know what I'm saying? The
Ooh,
way he
that's some
treats
good
me
stuff right there.
and serves me, right?
Mm-hmm.
That has to be there. But
Mm-hmm.
again, just a nice pair of jeans and a shirt. That's all we asking.
That's all we ask.
That, and like I said, if that inside is beautiful,
Yeah,
mama can work on the outside, right?
that's right. That's right.
Mama can work on the outside. And
Mhm.
like we're talking about, just presenting your best self
So,
inside and out. Just match it. That's all.
yes,
That's
yes,
all we need to say, Sharon. It
yes.
just needs to match.
It does need to match.
It
I
just needs to
absolutely
match.
love every
Now,
part.
if because just now, if I see you looking one way, and I'm like, that must be what his inside or his out or his inside or her
Yeah,
insides are.
yeah, yeah.
Disheveled or dressing
Mhm.
stanky, like you a
Mhm.
stripper, or dressing like you cut grass all day, dirty shoes. I'm like, okay, that's probably what you're all about. And I could be totally wrong. But
Mhm.
again, let your inside match your outside, and
Yes,
there won't be any confusion.
yes. And as you were speaking, Erica, my heart just settled in peace.
Okay,
No,
good.
no, no, for real, because like I didn't want anyone out there struggling with either or.
You're
You
such
remember
an
how
empath.
it's like we're and people. It's not an either or thing. We
We're
are
in.
and. Why can't we
Yes.
have it all? We're gonna go for it all. And if it takes you getting another cute outfit for that man of God or that woman of God or whoever you're looking for
Hmm.
to approach in the correct way, if it takes that something new, if it takes that just for them to actually
Notice
give
you.
that possibility and option,
Hmm.
it's worth it. Just like you gonna dress up to get that interview. You don't tell me you're not gonna do it. Because if you want the job,
Right.
you're gonna
Right.
do it. Right. So you wanna think about it like that. And that's how my heart just settled at peace with this whole conversation.
Good.
If if that's
And
all it takes,
And I
then
also want to say, I heard a married couple talk about, how women always want to look good for their man, right?
right.
Especially if I'm trying to get a man, trying to manifest a man, let me get ready right now.
Yeah.
I was going to
That's
do this.
good.
I was going to clean the side of the closet off, making
Right.
room for him.
Right.
I was going to
Ooh,
start, really, really.
okay.
I wanted to start like getting some help to prepare meals better.
Yes.
Right? I'm about
Yes.
to go and buy a
Yes.
bigger dresser. This is how my mind works, right?
Listen, that's good. That's some
I'm
good
already
stuff.
into sports, so that's good. But I think I'm gonna try and go a little golfing or something like that, right? So again, getting yourself prepared for that person, me
Yes.
looking good.
Yes.
Because I heard this couple saying how, you know, he wants to look good for his woman, staying in the gym,
Yes.
eating healthy,
Yes.
looking good,
Yes.
and the woman should want to do the same thing.
Yes. Yes. We you don't. Oh my God. You speaking. This is some good stuff. The preparation piece. Um. So if you want something like a
If you
car,
want to be somebody, if you want to
you
show,
better
wake up
wait.
and pay attention.
Pay attention to your style. Do you hear me?
Right.
It is.
Let's go.
Super true. It's super true, Erica. So I'm way more excited. I was already excited about it because I know somebody's over there that's like, I know I could do better. I'm waking up and I'm just throwing on anything. I ain't
Right.
thinking nothing about nothing. Cause that was listen,
It's fine.
whatever didn't need to be ironed is what I was wearing. It didn't have nothing to do with being cute, whatever. I was just trying to get through my day. But I don't know. Something turned on and was like, but you could be cute. So
Yes.
so Like, why not? I don't have to be. I don't have to be as fly as maybe you. Uh, you know, because Erica, that's you. But
Hmm.
but I can do better for me. I can be a better version of myself. There's
Yeah,
sometimes when you just wake up, no makeup, sweats and jeans,
of
but
course. Me
you can
too.
still pull it together. Your
Yeah.
best self at that time. It doesn't mean a prom dress. It
No.
means you know
Or
today you
wearing
put you in
heels to the
a ponytail.
grocery store. Unless that's you. If you're wearing heels to the grocery store, then that's you. Stay there. But if that's not you, you're not putting on. You're gonna be falling in aisle 7. It ain't worth it.
I love it. It just reminded me of one time when we were in our cohort, and I'll transition into just asking you one question because I know we
Sure.
got to put the little ones to bed. But it reminds me of one time when we were all together and we were inviting special guests to come in, and he was like, "Hold on, let me go put on a fedora."
Oh,
So
I like bringing that up.
I mean, so what I'm saying is
No,
that
remember
like
I came on camera too because I wasn't on camera
yes.
either.
But here's the difference. When
I
you
put
didn't
on a
care,
lip.
yep. When you didn't care, it was like whatever. I'm here, bare face, my hair the way it is. But it was like my best self could take 2 more seconds. Hat, lip, right, and that'll be a better presentation.
Yes, I
And
felt so good. You got a different energy from me.
yes,
You
yes,
got engaging, you got flirty, you just got
yeah,
more because I
yeah.
felt good and I felt I looked good.
Yes, yes. So that's what
That's
I'm saying.
all.
It does not have to be, it has to be what you feel. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? If you know you can do better, here's our encouragement for you today. Accentuate the A in her ABC style. She has her own course,
Hmm.
programs, coaching to get you where you need to be, especially if you are a mom and you only are doing mom things, believing the one person out that is your title, and that's mom. You're leaving you out. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. So yeah, get yourself together, think about it. We want to do something new. Sometimes we have to, receive something new. Let's remove just getting dressed. She should, just like no matter what. Let's do something new. I
Yeah,
mean,
try it.
do add one accessory tomorrow, or you know, I
Add a little more color or add more black because black is slimming and sexy.
ooh, okay.
Tuck your shirt in, roll this,
Yeah.
show a little more. Even though it's not much, these are
It
the
does make it
smallest
look
parts.
different. It does.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
smallest parts of our body. Show your ankles and show your wrists. Just
Okay.
a little.
Girl, help me out. Shoot. Y'all might see my ankles. Hey, Christmas. But that's cool. So not only are you your own personal stylist, fashion coach, all of that, you actually gave Dating 3D a shot, right? You have been a part
Uh-huh.
of the cohort, and you know, Dating 3D is threefold. We want to make
Mhm.
sure. Okay. I'm sorry, somebody somebody takes that was also in the cohort. But anyway, um it's 3 parts. It's about making sure we know who we are we really fulfilling our purposes, and then what are our practices in dating.
Mhm.
If you could give anybody any insight to how it is, good or bad, like be for real, um,
Mhm.
what would you say? What was it like?
It was definitely it made me see who I am.
Hmm. Hmm.
Right. And sometimes that's hard to do. Because I'm gonna use being a Virgo. I sometimes think that I'm perfect and I have it all together.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
But there were times when I felt uncomfortable. There were times when I
Mm,
felt unsure.
I
There were
love it.
times when I was very excited.
Hmm.
You know, you know what I'm saying, because I was learning so much information.
Yeah.
Um, and I did implement some things. I just couldn't. Sometimes I just felt like I should have been more consistent with it, right? But
Mm.
it just revealed a lot of things with me. It's work.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It is work. It is work, but it was so worth it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I learned a lot about who I was, and that that's what's going to direct me into being intentional with dating.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I still need to work on a couple of more things
Yeah.
because when I step out, I'm
Hmm.
still noticing things that I'm doing. I'm
Okay.
still
Okay.
noticing some hangups that I'm having, right?
Right.
Or
Right.
I still feel like I'm still picking the same types of dudes.
Yes. Come on through.
You know, when she told me to not worry so much about the height and not to worry so much about the little things, right? Because those online pictures, everybody look good, so I don't have to worry about the style then. Everybody, that's also, you want to get some dates, these pictures,
Yeah. Ooh, good job. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Got to
they're
get it together.
visual.
Yeah.
The
Good
pictures
point.
gotta be together. Men are looking
Yeah.
at your outfits as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, but
Yeah.
yeah, I
That's
love
really cool.
the group aspect that we had.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sharona challenged us to put on. She gonna make you work to put on
Oh, you
events
gonna
and
work, baby.
stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta put this on. But it was so great, and she's always available for a text.
Hmm.
She's encouraging with scriptures and prayers and just adding in little things. So it was very helpful. It
Yeah.
definitely was. I had to make a tough choice when it came to what I learned in the cohort, and that means ending something,
Yes.
right?
Yes. My God.
It's not always, and I know people, of course we want to find somebody
Yes.
while doing this, but I also, like I said, I found myself and I realized
Yes.
I needed to let something go.
Yes. You got to remove some things to
Yeah.
embrace something new. Sometimes that
and
is
now
true.
and now I'm
Mhm.
waiting on this something new. So
Yes, you're not waiting on it. It's actually
oh
there.
yeah.
What you're doing, like you said, once you find you, and it sounds very weird, but
It's
it's
so
very true. You have
yeah.
people over 30, because that's my clientele. I'm working with
Mhm.
singles 30 plus, right? Because at that age, you've dealt with real love, or what you thought was real love, maybe a heartbreak or two or three.
Right.
At that age, you kind of know what you're working with, but it's so many that don't know themselves. They,
Yeah.
they know what they're supposed to be. They know what people expect of them. They know
Mhm.
what they're supposed to accept or are told, but they don't know. You know what? I honestly don't want a doctor. I honestly want somebody that work with their hands, because I like being outside, and actually that's the lifestyle. I don't want to be a woman who has to stay at the home by herself while the doctors, at the hospital 12 hours, 14 hours. I
You
actually
want the
want
quality
to come
time?
home. Like, if you don't know things about yourself, how do you expect to align with someone that's going to fit
Right.
the dreams that you both have? Like, so it's very interesting, but a lot of people don't know. And so I'm glad you said that that was one of the things that happened for you, because I tell people to keep it real on purpose.
Yes.
Because when we front in relationships, you ain't got but at most 2 years to keep that up. You can front for
Yeah,
about
or
two
less.
years.
Yeah. Two
After
years
that,
less.
you're gonna become yourself. And that's why people say, but then they just start to change, and no, 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 who they really was actually showed up. The
Yep.
front left, right?
Mm.
And so you got to know you, so you can begin to say, hey, I used to do that. I used to try to impress a man, not just, in this way. We're going to look good because we're going to look good. Let's get that together. And we want to give people that option to be a possibility in our lives. We want that. But but don't wear heels all the time, and that's not who you are. Find the cutest flat. She'll show you
Mhm.
how and where to go. If you're not a dress wearing woman, you better get the cutest jeans, slacks, pants, suit out there. You see what I'm saying? Be
Mhm.
you. Because if you marry him, oh girl, I saw a show, and the girl, and this is real, especially, okay, you'll hear it. So I saw a show. The guy dated a girl who wore weave for the 2 years
Oh,
that they dated. And
two
then
years
when they got
straight.
married, huh?
2 years straight. He
2 years
never.
straight. Always just refresh the weave. Got the sew in.
Okay.
It looked good, right? And then when they got married, she felt like she could relax, um, like her
Her
hair,
tone. Yeah.
and she didn't wear weave anymore.
Okay.
and he didn't go for it.
Mm.
Right. So then the controversy became, well, why doesn't he just love her for who she is? Or why doesn't she just put the weed back in because that's what he liked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm not gonna answer that question because good God Almighty, I'm so glad that that's not my burden to bear. But what I'm gonna say is this: I'm starting that online matchmaking service. When I tell you how to do online pictures and I'm gonna hook you up, if you wear braids like I wear braids, or you wear your hair straight sometimes, or you wear red some days and it's black the other, you better have every representation in that profile.
Cause I
Trust me.
do. It's so
Trust
many hairstyles in there. They're like, girl,
exactly.
now I'm short, relaxed. I was natural.
Yes.
I got them
Yes.
all.
Yes. Because I need you to have the totality of what you're deciding on. We ain't got time for you not to like my natural hair once we married.
Right.
Let me show you that beforehand. And I don't want you to have this beautiful beard and then one day it's all gone, though it can grow back, and you ain't tell me, and I'm a beard person.
Right.
Some women go for beards, like for real.
Girl,
So,
yeah.
but I mean, of course, I should still love you. I think,
I
but
know.
I don't think it's all I'm gonna say is if you have different styles and you present yourself in different ways, when you work in my program online and I'm matchmaking you, I'm gonna set your profile up right. So you know when somebody's choosing you, they're choosing all of you,
Mhm.
and you ain't gotta worry about, hey, I was red yesterday. This is a tip. I ain't planning to do all this, but this is a tip for somebody that's staying online, whether you get my program or not. If you're dating somebody, you met them online, and like my hair's braided like this. Next week, my hair's gonna be braided in a different way. Trust and believe that. So,
Right.
because it's been in too long, y'all probably saw my other video, new growth. So anyway, so my hair's gonna be braided. But before I will go out on a date, you know what I do? I take a picture of myself and say, "Hey, this is what my hair look like today." You might have seen me on FaceTime the other day with this. So just know what you about to see. So you ain't tripping. Get over your trip right now if you don't like it, because I ain't changing it. But get your feelings together. I'm telling you, this is a tip, ladies. The whole point is to keep the frustration down, the joy
Mm.
high, right? So if he ain't liking it, he has an opportunity to cancel the date. That's on him. And he has an opportunity to do it in his
Wow.
mind. What's right? Come on, because think about it. What if the guy sent you a picture and said, "Look, I'm still in my work clothes. Ain't gonna be cute." You can be like, "Okay, well, let's just wait till you can get dressed up a little bit because I'm dressed to the nines. Let's give it an hour. Let's try to reserve."
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's strategy, y'all. It's strategy to it, and that literally can keep your joy. And we want to be aligned. So if you're like, try to go ahead and put those crochet braids back in your hair because that ain't cute. Well, you ain't my man yet, so you can't say that. So we're gonna go on to the next. But I did give you the option to choose and to say. That's the strategy. Just like if he's like, you came with these nice waves, and then when I see you, you got a huge bush and scruffy. Nah, bruh, I might not. Okay, I'm talking too much. But anyway, that was my tip for y'all.
That's
Okay.
good though.
Yeah, I'm telling you, online data matchmaking is started. Look, this Friday we got a webinar. Y'all better check it out. If you
Yeah.
want something new and you just think a wing woman would help you, somebody that can go in there, kind of select some for you, that can help you read through it yourself. We work together. If you haven't had the best look, and then guess what? You need those good pictures. You need to know how to look great, and you get those dates and you're like, dang, I don't know what to wear, but I got a closet full of clothes. You better call Erica.
Yes, because you gonna need to be. I mean, if you're trying to go out, like you said, dating for what? Data. That means you got to go out a lot. So that dating section, that dating section gotta be lit. I need some for this man like golfing. This man likes the opera. This one wants
Yeah,
to go to the movies. I gotta
yeah,
have a 5-star dining
yeah.
restaurant. I gotta
Mhm.
have a TGIF Fridays one. I mean,
Yeah, you never know. I do want to. Oh, okay. I thought
I listen. I'm
it's scary
sorry.
for a second.
I'm sorry. She scared you, didn't she?
No, yeah, I just wasn't expecting it, and I'm gonna be honest. I would start looking behind me like, is Daniel up? Like, I don't know. Okay, so anyway,
She need to be
um,
asleep.
no, I get it. I can't post you anymore. This has been amazing as always. And I'm so glad we were able to get it done. How
Me
about
too.
if I went and got Erica on here, shame on me. And that's the way you should have think about dating. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you lose. And I don't want it to come across as conceit or self-centeredness.
It's not.
It's not. Y'all, we gotta take care of ourselves so that we can be in a position when
And to
it's time.
take better care of others.
We just do. We just do. We just
Yeah,
do. We just
you
do.
gotta come first. You gotta
Yeah.
come
So
first.
Erica, what's something you got coming up? And I'm gonna let you go. You got anything coming up for the people?
Yeah, so Mother's Day. Mother's Day special. So if you live in the DMV area, I have two specials. But if
Okay.
you live in the DMV area, I have my Style Mom in Charge because I
Okay.
want you to be
Style
home
mom
and
in
styling.
charge.
Yes. So Style Mom in Charge. I have two packages for Mother's Day
Okay.
that I've taken $200 to $300 off,
Woo.
which was awesome.
Yeah.
One is a closet cleanse. So basically
Nice.
going in your closet, auditing, taking out what's not serving you. I would donate for you as well. That means garbage bags, taking it to a charity or a dump place of your choice. Not a dump place, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
A clothing donation center
Yes.
of your
Yes.
choosing. And then organize your closet to make it boutique, to make it fun getting dressed again because you can see everything. We can do it by
Ooh.
colors, we can do it by categories. And
Yes.
then also I'll put together a whole week of outfits for you. So
Mm.
just I style it and forget it. Like it's
Yes.
already done for you. Especially let's say you have something, a date or a
Hmm.
special event on Saturday. I'm
Yeah.
taking from what you have though, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So let's say you don't have much. I may put together a list. I'll put together a list for you and tell you, okay, I see the holes here.
Yeah.
Here's a checklist. This
Yes.
is what you need to fill those holes, right? To get you
Nice.
prepared for those dates or wherever you got going. The
Yes.
second way we can work together is a Still Style Mom in Charge. That's the whole
Hmm.
series. A mini virtual styling service
Okay.
where I will give you 5 looks. And
Okay.
those 5 looks will based on life's occasions. A look for work, a look for casual, a look for
Mhm.
dating, a look for
Yes.
vacation, and we can put out a wild card or any special type of like a special event or something like that you
Mhm.
have going. So this will be done to you, presented to you in a virtual way on your own website. And
Nice.
think of like Pinterest. You have
Mm.
everything from top to bottom, accessories, a bag, the pant, the shoe, the dress, the skirt, whatever, and it's
Mhm.
all labeled with the links to where you can purchase them. Yes. And
Nice.
also after that, you'll have me 30 days, some post support because I want to see you buy these clothes,
Ooh.
right? I
Yes.
want to do some check-ins. We're going to do a
Mm.
fitting. How is
Yes.
everything looking on you? How do you feel
Yes.
confident? Oh, Erica, I think I need a change. Now you can change a couple of outfits. Now we ain't doing them all. Love y'all, but let's say okay, you know what, you right. Let's instead of a red shirt, let me go find you a black shirt instead, right?
Mm. Mhm.
So yeah, so I'm there to support you. You're having a meltdown, like for 30
Mhm.
days. You're having a meltdown at Macy's. What should
Mhm.
I buy? Girl, turn the camera on real quick. Okay, get this, get that. You're done.
Yes. Yes. Everything she has said, I have seen her do it live, like literally with my own eyes. I know she gonna do it. She literally does this, and it is phenomenal. If you are a mom, okay, sorry if we're not moms right now. That's okay. I'm sure she might open it up,
Yeah,
after she does the style mom in charge. But if you are a mom
if you're a
or
woman,
she's there,
sure. Yes,
right?
yes.
Go into this Mother's Day in this season without getting your style back or upgraded.
Yep.
I mean, like for real, for real, for real.
For real, for real.
Because you do so much.
Yes.
Okay? We want to know you love you. Okay. So
Oh,
instead
I
of
love
telling
that.
them, yeah, tell them I love flowers, but instead of a dozen, give me 6. Okay. They're gonna die by next week anyway. But call my homegirl Roxy B. She got $200 off, you said, or something. Um,
Yes.
That's what I really want for Mother's Day. Okay.
And also, I
Okay.
have gift cards too. So if they
Woo.
don't, I don't know what she said she wanted. What, I don't know. Just get a gift card.
Because she gonna already have the links if that's the way you go.
Yeah.
But Erica, I'm gonna be real honest. I'm jelly, man. I'm jelly because I need to fly you down here for the closet quiz. I'm looking at my closet in my head and I'm like,
You have no excuse,
yeah, yeah,
Rhonda.
yeah. Listen,
We
the
can
that's
do it
priceless.
virtually. Now that means you're gonna have to be doing the work, but I'm gonna be
Yeah,
telling what to do.
yeah, yeah.
So
That's fine. That's fine.
whichever way you
Listen,
want to do it.
yeah. No, I want you to be that.
Flued out or virtual out.
Yeah, yeah. Do y'all know? Because when you in, we'll talk later. Okay, but that just sounds like heaven.
Yeah.
Okay, you might look at my closet and be like, "Nah, we don't deal with those clients." But
No.
but anyway,
Cause
it's
I'm
been
not
a
gonna fight
pleasure.
with you. Cause at the end of the day, if you like it, I love it. I'm gonna try to do it work. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm gonna
Okay.
just ask you, those questions that a therapist or some. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
How do you
That's
feel?
funny. Yes. Well, thank you so much for fulfilling your purpose, honoring your grandmother with Roxy B. Styling,
Yeah.
styling moms, taking care of those mamas who do so much just like you do. Thank
Deserve.
you for trusting me to be a cohort member and learning because listen, y'all heard what Erica said. She making room in her closet for y'all, getting bigger chests and dresser drawers. Look, she preparing, getting the meals together, got the cute cut and everything. That was for her, but you can enjoy the beauty. So, fellas, stop playing games. I stop playing games. When she ready to step back out, now she know herself way back.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Give me about a
Ooh,
month.
okay, it's gonna be a blessing. That's what it's gonna be.
There you go.
Um,
There you go.
Okay, so let's go ahead and just tell the people for being thank you for being here. Please
Yeah.
do remember her Style Mom in Charge packages. Reach her. If you want to type it in the comments, Erica, look on the right side of the screen. It
Okay.
should be a comment section. Oh, okay, hold on. We got comments and see I'm running my mouth. Okay. And Roxanne said, how some women do that. That is good. So she's been talking to us. Roxanne, we love you.
Oh, and you haven't
And I
seen
am just
it.
not into the comments. That hair girl, love that pixie cut and those bangs. She is inspired. See what I'm saying? And some people might
Oh,
think you got to go long and this and that. And Erica done changed the game like Hallie and Anita.
who
Got it short,
said
cute,
that?
right? Because you got to situate what you have. Let's go, baby. I want you to have something new, like as bad as I want something new for myself. I
Yeah.
receive it. You know what I mean? That is not even an issue. But if it is an issue for you, reach out to me. Okay. If you want someone to help you in this area, maybe you just struggle a little bit. Dating just has not panned out you the way you wanted it to. It's no coincidence that you're hearing this.
Mm-hmm.
Reach out to me. It is my pleasure, and I mean that with a capital P, to help you get something new in life and in love. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. We got something new coming up with some couples for the rest of the week. Can't wait. Hope to see you soon. All right, let's get something new. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.